Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 16 of the FIFA 20 My Player Career. And as you can see there, Kai has picked up the award for September Player of the Month. So I think that's his second or third award now for Player of the Month. So he's collected them now, and hopefully it won't be too long before he's picking up the big one for Player of the Year and World's Best Player as well. Hopefully, as I said, it doesn't come too far away. He is improving, his stats are improving, his attributes are improving. Skill moves not improving though because of that glitch which we mentioned a couple of episodes ago. So let's start off today's episode with an away match taking on Brescia, and hopefully we can start off with a win. We are currently unbeaten in Serie A. Long may that continue. We want another 3 wins today if possible. We do take on Atletico Madrid as well in today's episode. That is game 3 of the group stage games in the Champions League. So obviously it's going to be a tough one because Atletico Madrid should be the favourites to finish the group as group winners. If we can get anything out of it, that will be absolutely superb for us. And obviously we want the win. If we do get a draw though against Atletico, we'll take it. But we're just going to try and not lose. But there is that Balotelli? It is Balotelli going close there with a header. Still 0-0 though. Waiting for the first goal of today's match. As I mentioned earlier, we don't have skill moves anymore, so we're kind of limited going forward in our creativity, especially when we need to get past that last defender or two, going into creating the chances. But here is Kai taking off the shot. He could have played the through ball there, but he was a little bit selfish, went for the long range effort and straight into the hands of the Brescia keeper. So it looks like this one may be ending 0-0. If it does end 0-0, these are going to be the first points that we've dropped in the league this season, which is a bit of a shame, but what you're going to do. We've had a cracking start to the year so far. Even with a draw, we are still remaining unbeaten, of course. Juventus are just behind us in the league, so as long as we don't lose, that is the important thing. We want to try and go on a long unbeaten run for as long as possible. Can we do it the whole season? I doubt it, but you never know. We don't want Kai to get injured or suspended because, of course, if we're not in the team, that's going to heighten the chances of us losing in the future. But there is the final whistle then, so it does end goalless here, 0-0, which means, of course, we do drop 2 points, the first points dropped of the season. And Kai's targets all been matched there, as you can see, 3 out of 3. Currently 77 overall rated, but I think by the time we've played this game against Atletico Madrid, we will be rated at 78 overall. So what a growth it has been so far for Kai. Surely by the end of the season he will be into the low 80 ratings. Of course, with the skill ratings being low, it's going to hamper our growth a little bit, just because we can't do the dribbling past the players as much, or skill moves. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be able to unlock and what we are not. But let's not worry about the skill moves right now. We're trying to soldier on through this series without worrying about that. Try and get ourselves in better positions, use the pace more as I mentioned in yesterday's episode, and try and just go from there. We didn't get a goal in that last game, so maybe the skill moves are going to hurt us a little bit. Well, let's see what we can do here today. 17 minutes gone, and really it's been mostly an equal game. No real chances for either side to speak of just yet. We do sit top of the Group D, as you can see there in the top left. Oh, somehow Kai's gone past the defender. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Can he put it in for the first goal of the game? He can. The low-driven effort. That bumps him up to an 8 rating. First goal of the match. And that is his second European goal of his career as well. And what an important one this may just be. Try and keep a clean sheet, and it will be a huge victory here for Sampdoria against the group favourites Atletico Madrid. He just cuts inside. Boom, nicely finished there with his weaker foot as well. I think he's only got a 1-star weak foot. So to score that, we'll take it 1-0. I think as well at the end of the season, or maybe in January, what do you think? We should change his hairstyle. He's got a bit of an old-fashioned hairstyle going on. So now he's got a little bit of money in his bank. He can go get himself a haircut. Now he's got some decent wages. Oh, good save there from the keeper. We do get this ball clear and keep possession. Come on, play the easier pass. Don't make any mistakes. Good, patient passing play there from Sampdoria. So we're jumping into the second half, and in fact we are into the final 10 minutes, and it is still 1-0 here for the home side. Sampdoria have done really, really well, to be honest, to hold on, because really it's been all Atletico Madrid in the second half. And there is the volley. Unlucky there from Sampdoria. A little bit luck went in the way of Thomas Lemar. He was there to give Atletico Madrid the equalising goal. So it is 1 apiece then, and some work to do if there is going to be a winning goal. I don't think there will be a winning goal with time running out, but you never know. Look at that, right on the edge of the area. Did he actually shoot that, or did he just control it into the back of the net? But Thomas Lemar, new signing there, of course, getting the first goal of the game for him. Or for Atletico Madrid, I should say. Making it 1 apiece. 7.8 rating for Kai. We may have one last chance in us. Can we make Atletico pay, though? We cannot. Oh, is that a free kick? Oh, he's just offside. That's a bit of a shame. Just offside there as he got that ball back. Very, very close. Look at the line there. It doesn't look offside, if I'm totally honest. But linesman flags it for offside. Free kick was given. And I think that is going to be about it then. So game number 2 in today's episode does end in a draw, so that's 2 draws out of 2. Hopefully we can finish off today's video with a victory. We are back at home taking on Atalanta, and we are coming into a week away from November, and then of course 2 months before the January transfer window does open. Hopefully Sampdoria improve the squad. Again, we are not looking for a move away in January. We are going to be finishing the season here with Sampdoria, so hopefully we can finish it with some silverware, and then we'll have a look exactly what we've done through the season, and then maybe look to move in the summer. Maybe. I do like it here in Sampdoria, I have to say, because we are going to be starting a new series soon as well, because of the glitches and the career mode problems. We may just stay here at Sampdoria until we do start that new series. We'll have to wait and see how it goes, see what fixes come in, and see if we can actually fix this save as well when the patch is released, or whether we have to start a brand new one. But before all that, let's finish off today's episode, hopefully with a win, as I said. 0-0 after 10 minutes, cross comes in, there is Kai on the volley, and there is the first goal of the game. That's Kai's second of the episode. He got the first one against Atletico, and he scores here against Atalanta. Beautiful one as well today. That's his actual first volley of his career that he scored in what, just over a season and a little bit. And we're going to get the funky camera mode as well, the matrix camera. Look at that, nicely positioned there, right between the defenders. Nobody marking him, and on the volley, on his good foot as well. Boom, into the back of the net. Goalkeeper actually got a hand to that, but not enough to keep it out. So Kai, he scores his 4th league goal of the season. Sampdoria lead 1-0. Atalanta trying to get themselves back onto level terms before half time. We've got 9 minutes remaining of this first half, and here is Kai, just rolls it back there, going to try and run straight through the defence, and he does. And can he make it to... Oh, the goalkeeper saves it with his foot. That really should have been the second goal of the game. Pace for Kai, really helping him out, especially without those skill moves. But look at that, the goalkeeper just stood there. Maybe should have gone with a finesse effort there from Kai, but let's try and get this one back in. 7.9 match rating, 5 minutes to play in the first half. Still on the attack here, Sampdoria. Kai chips it up, the block, and that second shot was terrible, does go wide of the goal. So into the second half we jump. And we are still in front though, 1-0. Atalanta are in the ones in possession. Kai trying to charge this one down, trying to get the ball back as soon as he can. Well, actually, a nice little interception there. And now the counter-attack play is on. Kai held it for a little bit longer, waited for the run. The run is on, and the shot is on, and there is the second goal of the game. Of course, with that through ball as well, Kai picks up the assist points for that one. That bumps him up to an 8.7, I think that was, just before we went into the celebrations. We'll see once the game is back underway. But as I said, Kai did hold the ball for an extra second or two, waited for the run straight between the defence, and then obviously he was through. Who was it? Was that Linetti? No, Morton Thorsby. He gets his first league goal of the season. And so then we are leading 2-0. An hour played here. And we are looking good, aren't we, for the 3 points. Our first victory in today's episode after 2 draws. I can't really say they were disappointing draws, because one was against Atletico Madrid. Maybe a little bit disappointing on the first one, but we were away from home taking on Balotelli's Brescia, and Atalanta have pulled a goal back here, so it is 2-1. We need to concentrate. We don't want to be conceding any more, of course, otherwise we'll be dropping more points. We want to end today's episode with a victory, please, lads. Now, a little bit of luck there. He took a deflection off the defender, and the ball went into the path of Tuminello, who scores his first goal of today's game. 8.4 match rating for Kai with 20 minutes remaining. And do we have any more chances? Surely we do with 20 minutes to play. We want to try and get this one sealed as soon as possible. Sampdoria in possession, playing it cool. Nice little touch there from Kai. Hits it, and there is a cracking goal from Sampdoria. That's his second of the game. Third in 2 games then for Kai. He is on form. Look at his little touch. Gets it past the defender. Beautiful play there from Kai. And into the back of the net. Want to see more of that, please, lad. That's his 5th league goal of the season. And we've got 5 minutes remaining. Game is up. We do have the 3 points pretty much guaranteed. And Kai looking for a hat-trick. Oh, he lays it off unselfishly to his teammate, who cannot bury it. Maybe Kai should have been selfish there and claimed his hat-trick. He decided to play it there across the goal. And unfortunately wasn't able to get it into the back of the net. But that one does fly into the back of the net. And that one is Linetti. Kai with another assist. So I think that is Kai's involvement in all 4 goals in today's game. He's got 2 assists, he's got 2 goals, and that is Sampdoria, who lead them 4-1. And I think, guys, that is going to be about it. We are at the end of the game. Atletico Madrid not getting them. Atalanta, sorry, are not getting themselves back into this game. Carol Linetti getting his first goal of the season. So, guys, leave a like if you did like today's episode. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode, what number will it be? 17. Peace.